Hello and welcome to Mother Healing. Isn't this a beautiful series? Thank you for tuning in and, checking out this series too and doing the work, because it really is helping. It's helping me so much too, to release things from the past and heal things I didn't even know I needed to heal. And I feel you'll be going through that too. So we're connected in this series with Mother Mary, the female archangels, and most importantly, you and your connection with your mom, whether she's passed over or she's still here. So we're going to start today with a message of grace. And, I've really enjoyed bringing this book into this series. It's very beautiful. This is a gorgeous book by Anna Grace Taylor. So what do we need to know? So the message is easy does it. Wow. Easy does it. Says you cannot force anything to happen. Remember that if something is meant for you, it shall be for you in perfect timing. That's not to say you have to sit back and do nothing for your desire to manifest. But having faith means trusting the journey that you are on and understanding that life is working for you and not against you. That includes rejection, which is indeed our protection, and delays, which are often detours designed for your highest good. Trust, because there is a divine plan for your life, which is far greater than you can imagine. We love you, your angels. Isn't that beautiful? So trust the process of your life, because there is a plan. And we can't force things to happen, but we can embrace what's going on and live life to the full and feel all of our emotions and be open to all things. So what do we need to be working on today? So we've had some really beautiful questions from your mum. And again, I've got a few coming out here now. So we've got 4 questions to work on today. And what does Mother Mary want to say? Again, 1 card. And then I'm going to pick a card from this other deck, which I've put them all in here. So here we go. Okay. So the questions, which you can write down, you can say out loud, you can do it in your mind. The questions are, how old are you? Now let me ask you again, how old do you feel inside and why? Does anything need to change in your life so you feel more youthful? What a powerful message. How old are you? So get your journal out and write down your physical age. Now let me ask you again, how old do you feel inside? So if you feel older than you actually are, something needs to change. If you feel younger than you actually are, then you're doing something right. And your mum is asking you that. She's saying, if you feel older than your physical age, why? Does anything need to change so you feel more youthful? Or even now, even if you feel more youthful, does anything need to change to bring in more youthful energy? You could still feel younger, but need a day off or need to rest, or maybe you're going through some kind of physical thing. They're giving me, when I'm connecting with this, backache, because sometimes we go through backache because of security. So we're worried about paying the bills or having enough or being enough or having enough money in the bank or being able to live the kind of life that we want. So back pain is also a sign we just need to rest and relax and breathe and trust the journey. The next question is, I am so proud of you. Tell me why you think that is. Wow. So your mum is saying to you, I'm so proud of you. My beautiful angel, I'm so proud of you. Tell me why you think that is. So why do you think that your mum is proud of you right now? Think of all the reasons why. I'm sure there's at least 10 reasons. You may only be able to find one. But, if you can, go over all the things in your mind, you may find more than 10. And the reason why your mum may be so proud of you today is because you are feeling younger and more youthful than your physical age. Very powerful. Next question. What would you like me to change or stop doing? For the past, what do you wish I had changed or stopped doing? Or what did I stop? So the way this works is, if your mum is still alive, if you're still connecting, or, even if you're not able to communicate for whatever reasons in the physical world, if she's still alive, think about what would you like her to change or stop doing. Talk to her energetically about that. Maybe it's that she's not around for you, or she's doing some kind of toxic energy behavior like an addiction or something that you feel is hurting her in some way, or she's not trusting herself, or she's not allowing you to live your life, or whatever it is. She's saying, be honest with me. What would you like me to change or stop doing? And maybe if she's passed away, you're thinking about what would you have wished that she'd have changed or stopped doing. Now, remember, we spoke about this yesterday. We can't really change things because at the end of the day, why would we? We learn from the things we go through. We learn and we grow through the things we go through. So we wouldn't really want to change anything anyway, but you can heal the energy around the situations you experienced. So for example, what I would wish that my mum had stopped doing would be, to stop drinking alcohol, stop rowing with my dad, stop smoking cigarettes, because those things led to that disease manifesting in a body. And, forgiving, I would go back and say, I wish you would forgive. I wish you would release and feel at peace with things in your life. And then maybe you wouldn't need to do alcohol or smoke so many cigarettes, and your life may have been different. Maybe you'd be here now and we'd be spending more time together. But it's also about understanding that, it doesn't really serve us to think about the what ifs, because everything happened the way it did. But this is about healing those feelings around it. So what do you wish I had changed or stopped doing? Or what did I stop? Maybe you're thinking about things that did stop, because maybe you did air your views at the time, or you did say certain things. So this is a big message about relaxing and breathing through it, going over the past events, but doing it in a very loving way with compassion, and also trying to understand your mum's point of view, why she did the things she did, why, what were the reasons. Like when I look back, I know my mum was dealing with grief. She was grieving, she was in pain, she felt very lonely. And so she turned to alcohol, cigarettes, maybe shopping sometimes, maybe taking it out on us because she was depressed. Hurt people hurt people. So when we feel that way, it's easier to forgive and let go. And they're giving me a little block and tickle in the throat chakra. So it may be hard to get this out. It may be hard to communicate. So write it down instead. We've also got, go back into your childhood as far as you can remember. What are some of the things you remember? Tell me about them. So go back into your childhood as far as you can. Because sometimes we block things out. There's not many things I can remember, before perhaps the age of 4 or 5. But I do remember certain things. So go back in time and remember these things and talk to your mum. Do you feel good about them? Do you feel bad about them? What's going on there? Experience them together to heal them together. So Mother Mary is saying trust. So I know that God in his infinite wisdom and love is answering my prayers right now. So your prayers are being answered by releasing these fears, or going over the past, or working through these questions. Asking yourself, how old am I really? How old do I feel? What are people proud of me? What's my mum proud of me? Is she proud of the things I've changed in my life because of her journey? And, thinking about that, I quit alcohol and smoking cigarettes really because of things that occurred through her journey. So maybe if she hadn't done those things, I would have done those things to a more, painful extent, or a more detrimental extent where maybe I would have experienced something bad from those things. So remember, everything happens for a reason. Your mum loves you, and everything she goes through is for herself, her own journey, but also for you. Because we come here to learn love and to teach love and be love. So trust the plan. Trust the journey. There is always a plan. And that's the message coming through from the angels. There is always a plan. Trust in that you are safe. And we've got make waves. So we come here to make waves. Our soul guides us. And this whale, whales are about soul guidance. So we come here to make waves, to do things differently, to learn and grow. We don't come here to stay the same or to be like other people. It's your turn to make a splash and rock a few creaky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fall, you may fail, you may look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and change maker made waves, and you're no different. So you made waves in your past, your mum made waves in her past, and it's really benefited your future because it's made you who you are. So the big message here is trust the journey. Waves were made. Things happen between you to grow the both of you, to move you into the people and the person that you are today. So trust the plan. There is always a plan, and it's okay to feel. So easy does it today. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Allow yourself to feel things and know that everything happens and happens to grow your soul. And if you feel like you are older than your physical age right now, you need some time off, you need a break, you need a rest. If you feel youthful, but you feel a bit achy today or you've got backache, maybe a sign to just give back to you and focus more on love. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.